Hi, this is John with the Germanuel Insurance Group, and I want to welcome you to your eCentral online benefits portal. And let's jump right in by clicking Start Enrollment. And this brings us to our overview or welcome step. And before we go any further, I want to show you how to enlarge the video you're watching. Instead of clicking on the enlarge icon here, which has been disabled, click on the YouTube icon here. This will take you to the YouTube page where you can view an enlarged version of the video. When finished with the overview, click Next. Here we have our profile information. Most of these fields will already be completed for you, but there are some fields that need to be completed this open enrollment. If you click Next without completing those fields, you'll get a message, and those fields will become highlighted. Simply complete those fields and click Next. Next is our dependent step. Since this is the first year using the system, we will need all employees to add their dependents during this step. It's easy. Click Add Dependent. Fill in the required information and click Add Dependent. You can continue adding dependents till you're finished, and when you're done adding dependents, click Next. Now we are at our benefit selection step, starting with medical. You have a lot of information at your fingertips when making your elections. For medical, you have a video here which you can watch, gives you information on medical benefits and terms. You also have instructions and tips. Now we scroll down, you have each one of your different benefits options showing here, and then information links underneath each one of those benefits options. For instance, for the Kaiser Gold Plan, I can look at a summary of benefits by clicking on the link, and instantly I can see that summary. You can also see a comparison of your medical plans by clicking Show Comparison. Making elections through eCentral is easy. To waive your medical benefits, make sure yourself and each dependent is set to waive, and click Next. To enroll, switch from waive to enrolled for yourself and each dependent you'd like covered under your plan. As you can see, my per pay period deduction cost is going to change based on who's enrolled under my plan. If I enroll in employee-only coverage with just myself covered, this is the cost per deduction period. If I enroll myself and my spouse, those costs will change. Once I've set my enrollment statuses, I can now choose my plan. For this demo purpose, I'm going to choose the Kaiser Gold Plan by clicking on the check mark. Once that turns green, I know I've enrolled in the Gold Plan and I can click Next. If I finish that step, it will confirm myself and my spouse are enrolled in medical and give me my per pay period deduction for that plan. I'm going to skip dental and vision as they are the same process as medical, but as you can see, again, each step is confirmed, gives me my per pay period deduction for each one of my different benefits I elected, and then we have a total cost ticker here also. Next we have our life options, our employer paid life and our voluntary life. Employer paid life is 100% paid for by my employer. It auto enrolls me here, and you can see your coverage volume. You can also see a summary under the plan. Once you've confirmed your employer paid life, click Next. Next we have our voluntary life, which is a buy-up from our employer paid life. We also have guaranteed issue amounts and evidence of insurability instructions. To enroll in voluntary life, you'll set from waive to enroll, and then you're going to select your coverage volume. As you can see, any volume with a star associated to it is going to require an evidence of insurability form to be filled out before that coverage goes into effect. So I'm going to choose the $50,000 here. I'm also going to choose the $25,000 for my spouse. Disclosure, if you do require an EOI form for your coverage to go into effect, that form is listed right here, Mutual of Omaha EOI. You can click on that, print this out, fill this out, and turn it into HR. When finished, I can click Next and move on to my beneficiaries. During this step, I will need to specify my beneficiary distribution percentages for my employer paid life and, if elected, my voluntary life. Primary is required, secondary is optional. The system will default to your dependents as beneficiaries. However, if you don't have any dependents listed in the system, or you'd like to add a beneficiary that's not a dependent, it's easy. Just click Add Beneficiary. Then just fill in the required fields and add that beneficiary. From here I can just specify those distribution percentages, making sure each field equals 100%, and click Next. Now we're almost finished. We're at our forms here. All of these forms are pre-populated. There's nothing you can edit or add. Just simply review those forms, and when finished, sign here. The mouse signature can be tricky. If you mess up, you can click Clear and then sign again. Once finished, click Continue. Lastly, we're able to review our summary here. You can also print that summary. It will be available to you also 24/7 on this employee portal. Once you're finished reviewing your summary, click Next. And that's it. You can leave feedback for us if you like here. It is optional, or just click Finish, and you're done. You've just completed online enrollment through eCentral. I hope this video has been helpful.